Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 700 and fuck. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 700 and fuck. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 702. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm so sorry. I had forgot about what episode I was on. I hope y'all are doing wonderful because I'm doing good. Y'all know what time it is. It's a little after 11. I'm just now sitting down, getting to take care of myself, getting to take care of everything that I need to take care of. So it's coffee time. It's coffee time. Yeah, it's coffee time. And it's time to get into another episode of DDTS. Episode 702. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. I know everybody ain't doing no humping, but I know I ain't. I wish I was, but I ain't. But happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all are doing very wonderful. Today, we finna talk about a good topic. I went live yesterday. I did a live episode on StreamYard, and I was so proud of myself. I did my very first live of 2026, and I'm just so happy that I was able to accomplish it. So we're finna go ahead and get into this new topic. Now, it's 2026, and I said to myself, and I said to a bunch of peoples that are my friends and everything, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go harder this year. I'm gonna keep posting content. I'm gonna do my best. Hopefully this year is the year that I am able to leave and go somewhere new, starting somewhere new. I just want to, basically, before we get into this topic, I just want to say something. Since it's 2026 and it's the new year, just want to say this. You can reuse this bag, by the way, because there's still coffee in here. So yeah. I just want to say some things before we get into today's topic. I'm just gonna be reviewing a topic that I talked about yesterday that I didn't too much talk about. I talked about it, but I really feel like I left some things out and that I want to include. 1 second. Hey y'all, I'm back. So yeah, I had to fix my coffee. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review on a topic that I didn't too much get to say everything that I wanted to say everything about, because basically I felt like I was pushed for time, but really I wasn't. But I really wanted to, do that live so I can put everything that there was to put into that video. I'm gonna talk about a review of a topic that, that's still trending, that is still being talked about. I got my other device. It's older, but I can use this to help me with my notes or whatever I want to discuss. 1 second. Yeah. We're going to be talking about Christen Keyes speaks out once again about Tyler Perry, about his creator differences, why his show, All the Queen's Men, is not on BET Plus. I talked a little bit, or much as I could, about that yesterday on my live in one of those topics. But I just want to go back and review, because I feel like, in my opinion, in my heart, in my mind, I really feel like I have to go back and I have to retract a topic, or something that's been trending that I talked about the day before in the live, and I just want to go back and retract it and talk about it and discuss it and get a better understanding and make sure everyone can understand where I'm coming from and everything. So I definitely want to talk about that, and I wanted to share some light on the situation. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not taking no side, but if I am taking a side, I'm on the side of right, not wrong. We're going to talk about the Christen Keyes situation. We're going to talk about how and why did it lead the way it led. If y'all have not tried these, and y'all know I don't like barbecue sauce, but I love barbecue chips. Ain't that crazy? I like barbecue. I can't stand barbecue sauce or ketchup, but I love barbecue chips. I can't stand barbecue sauce, but barbecue chips. Ain't that weird? Sorry, y'all. So yes, indeed. But first, before we get into it, if you haven't yet, hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell so you will get notified when new videos are uploaded and you can be up to date. And before I get into this topic once more, got a chip stick in my mouth. In my teeth. Hold on, y'all. I want to disclose this, and I want to put this out there for anybody. Before I get into this topic, I really want to share something with y'all. And it being the beginning of the new year, something has really opened my eyes about a person that it is very, 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 very close to, who I was basically, allegedly, etc., romantically, linked romantically with at one time. We did not meet face to face. We haven't met face to face. But we have video chatted, we have conversated, and we have done things as friends, conversate with each other, have nice conversations, respect each other's boundaries and everything. But it just really dawned on me that this person that I was romantically linked with at one time, like, we tried to make something work, but it didn't work out. And it just dawned on me. This person basically said to me a couple of days ago, it didn't really dawn on me till now, to this morning. This person said to me, etc., I just want to be with somebody because I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone forever. I'm tired of being lonely. So that basically tells me, you don't want to, or that person does not want to be with you because they want to be with you. They want to be with you because the thought of them being alone and lonely for so long, they just want you around so they can have company. They just want you around so they can be like, oh, I have somebody with me now. I'm not lonely now. That does not mean that they like you romantically. That does not mean that they like you in the way that you think they like you. The only reason that they're with you is because they got tired of being alone. And it's so many peoples out here in this world that are men, that are women, etc., all over the world. Straight, gay, bisexual, pansexual, everything around the world. It's so many men's, it's so many women's, it's so many of everyone out here in this world that say, oh, I'm so tired of being lonely. I'm so tired of being alone. I just want to be with somebody. They don't want to be with you just to be with you. They want to be with you because of the thought that they were lonely and you were there for them in that company. They don't want you just to be with you. They want to be with you because they're so desperate and they can't stand to being alone, and it's hurting them inside. Now, me, I'm not going to say that I haven't thought about stuff like that. I haven't done stuff like that, because I have. I used to be like that, but something showed me. Something showed me. People's told me, and that ain't the way to be. So that's why I say I'm not going to force myself on anyone that wouldn't even do it for me. I'm not going to force myself on a person. No matter how alone I am, no matter how single I am, no matter how sad I am. It took me a while to take accountability and to realize that I was wrong in so many situations, and that it's my fault why I have not been in love, because I developed cold feet, because, I was hurting so much all the time, not physically, but mentally, what people's put me through, what these guys put me through, what I went through outside of trying to be in relationships with friends, with family members, and all that just basically stirred up all together, and it basically messed with me mentally. But it's my fault, allegedly. I will take accountability, and I will say that it's kind of my fault. It's my fault. Part of it. It's part of my fault that I didn't let my guard down, that I didn't step up and be the person that I claimed that I said I was, and that I didn't take that chance. So it's kind of my fault why I basically am still single. I can't blame no one else but myself because of decisions that I made, because of the things that people were telling me. Like, I would let their words get to me. I would let their words get to me. I would let their butterism just butter me up. I would let people tell me one thing, and they end up doing another thing. That at that time with me, it's kind of like I put myself in that situation because I was weak-minded. Yeah, I was weak-minded. I was weak in the head. I was weak. I always went off of guys by the way they look, by the way they talk, by the way they say things. I was so damn weak-minded when it came to some of these dudes because I was so damn blinded by the damn green flags that I thought they had. I wasn't even thinking about no red flags. If you know, you know. I know this is a long thing to be talking about. I know y'all probably don't want to hear me talk about this, but we're going to talk about the Tyler Perry incident and Christen Keyes incident. I promise you we are. But it's the honest truth. And I just really came to the conclusion with that, with myself, with, this person that I was once romantically linked with at the time. Like, we didn't meet each other physically. We still haven't. We talked. We still talk a little bit. But I realized that this person only wants to be with me. And this person I consider a friend. This person only wants to be with me because it took me a while to see this. This person only wants to be with me because they're tired of being lonely. They don't want to be with me because they like me. They want to be with me because they feel like I can cure their loneliness. They only want to be with me because they think that I can cure the desperateness that they have. But I can't do that. That's not me to do. That's not for me to do. For me to be with a person, I have to connect with that person in a way that is special, unique. I just don't want to connect with a person just because of the way they look, the way they sound. I don't want to connect with a person because of the way they look, because of the wrong reasons. I want to connect with them for the right reasons, not the wrong. So, yes, I'm a gay black man. Yes, I'm an Aquarius. Yes, y'all probably say, oh, he toxic then. I don't think I want to be with him. That's totally fine. So it's pretty much my fault because I just let things just, I don't know how to explain it. So I kind of am the blame and I take full responsibility and accountability for my actions and for me not finding love. And I'm not giving up. I just want to be honest and put that out there. So yes, indeed. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Three is when all the Queens men got weird and dudes start getting raped with dildos and all that weird shit. I'm not mad about not being there no more. Cause I mean the studio tried to steal my Created by Credit. So like they posted even this week, end of the year, la da 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 da, and you post my show like that's your show. It's you putting the show out there, but you're also the same studio, Tyler Perry Studios, that removed my Created by Credit, and I had to call the union to have them make you force TPS to put it back on there. So I'm not sad that my show isn't there anymore. After season 5, it won't be there anymore. I won't have to deal with that shady, corny kind of leadership over there that would dare. Why try to? You got 16, 17 shows. I got one. Let me have credit. My contract says I get credit. Why your corny ass trying to steal my credit? Because you can't write like me. Yeah, I wrote the book. And I wrote the show. I wrote the pilot. I created the show. I wrote the first season. It was originally, All the Queen's Men was originally 8 episodes, 8 half-an-hour episodes. And unbeknownst to me, Boss Man went in there and added 10 or 15 minutes to each episode, writing-wise, and then wrote the 10th episode himself. And I wasn't worried right away, even though I should have been a part of that. I should have been allowed to do that because I was the writer's room for season 1. So I wrote the whole season. But as soon as he popped in, and now it's 10 one-hour episodes, and he started writing on it. So then season 2, season 3, he just showed up and said, hey, here's the next 20 episodes, and here's the next 16 after that. I didn't get a chance to contribute. So that's when it got real weird. Yeah, he was like, oh, it's this. This is the hottest thing over here. Ain't nobody checking on that show. Ain't nobody worried about that show. Ain't nobody this, that, and the other. I got to put my name on something that ain't mine. And season 2 and season 3 is when all the Queens men got weird and dudes started getting raped with dildos and all that weird shit. Nobody want to see that shit. Put that on your show. That's why I'm glad my show ain't there no more. Put that on Oval or Bruh or Sisters or whatever. Put that bullshit on your show. I'm glad because I don't have to deal with that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you completely change the integrity.
Hey y'all, I'm back. This is DDTS, and this is part 2 of DDTS 702 of Tyler Perry and Christen Keyes. My take on this, my opinion, and my view on this. Like, comment, and subscribe. I did some talking in the first part, and I'm so sorry it took me so long to come out with it. So now this is the official video, and I'm still going to post it on part 2. So this is the official video of Christen Keyes and Tyler Perry fiasco. So here we go. So Christen Keyes basically speaks out and calls out Tyler Perry once again because Christen Keyes claims that Tyler Perry has been stealing his idea. And it is a reason why his show, All the Queen's Men, is not on BET Plus no more. So, like I said in the live yesterday, I probably didn't say everything that there was to say in the live yesterday, but I'm going to try to get it all out right now. So basically, I will insert the video clip once again after I say this. So really, in reality, season 1, I think season 1 was pretty much a good season to me because Christen Keyes wrote it. Christen Keyes said, you know what, season 1, it was my show. Like, it was on BET. I was writing it real good and everything. And basically what he's saying is, when season 1 ended, Tyler Perry basically added like 10 or 15 more minutes to the show. And he basically did some touches on the show that pretty much Christen Keyes did not approve of. So season 1 wrapped up. Christen Keyes allegedly said season 2 and 3 and forward, some crazy stuff started happening. Christen Keyes allegedly said that in season 2 and 3, Tyler Perry started making all the stuff, started like saying that, start putting a lot of LGBTQIA community stuff in it, like men being raped by dildos and everything else and whatever you can find. If you've watched All the Queen's Men and if you watch Beauty in Black, you basically can tell and you basically can see for yourself. I know for a fact that Christen Keyes did not write this. Christen Keyes also came out with this statement, and I agree with Christen Keyes here. Like I said, I'm not taking the wrong, I'm for the right. Christen Keyes also said allegedly, and I just heard this morning, and I forgot to put this in yesterday, so I'm going to put it in now. Christen Keyes allegedly said that Tyler Perry, everything that Tyler Perry has done lately, he tries to put some LGBTQIA community stuff in it. And what I mean by that, he's basically saying, Christen Keyes allegedly is saying that Tyler Perry is basically making everything gay. And do I agree with Christen Keyes? Christen Keyes does have a point. I agree with Christen Keyes on this. I don't have no problem with it because, hey, I'm part of that community too. But I really feel like, yes, the LGBTQ community, a lot of things has been trending a lot. Yes, the LGBTQ community, everything that you watch these days gonna have a little LGBTQ in it. And I, for one, I love it. I love it because it shows that our community is being represented, that it is being seen, that, it's a big reputation of a lot of peoples that's going through the situation. And I agree with Christen Keyes on that. Christen Keyes does have a point. Everything lately that Tyler Perry has been doing, his projects, his movies, it's going to have some LGBTQ in it. If I'm wrong, but I am right. And he does. And another thing I'm going to say is this. Christen Keyes also said that, listen, I don't want all of that on my show. I don't want all of that on my show. Put all that on your show. Put that on The Oval. Put that on Bruh. Put that on Sisters. Put that on Ruthless or this and that and the third. Don't put that on my show, what I made. And another thing, Tyler, stop. He basically said, allegedly, Christen Keyes also said that Tyler Perry was basically stealing his ideas and taking credit for it. So basically, Christen Keyes said, and I also said this in the live, Christen Keyes also said that he wrote the book. He was the original writer. He is the original writer. So basically, Christen Keyes said that Tyler Perry gave him the opportunity to do this and do that. So Tyler Perry gave him the opportunity. So Christen Keyes just going by with his idea, writing stuff down, coming up with ideas how he wants to do the show. Tyler Perry looks at it, and I guess Tyler didn't like what he saw. So Tyler Perry basically just took it over and started taking credit for the work, the hard work that Christen Keyes did. Christen Keyes said, oh, no. We ain't gonna do that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my show off your BET Plus and I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Better yet, I'll let you have it. But one thing you're not gonna do, Mr. Tyler Perry, you're not gonna take credit for my work. And that, sir, is what you've been doing. You've been taking credit for my work, says Christen Keyes allegedly. That's what is in my thought, and that's what is being said, allegedly. And I'm going to put this out there as well. I stand with Christen on that. I understand. Yes, Christen Keyes worked for Tyler Perry, and Madea Goes to Jail, What's Done in the Dark, and many other things. And I feel like this. If I'm under you and I'm working for you and you give me this and I give you this idea, you give me the opportunity to write this show, you give me this opportunity to pitch ideas, that does not give you the right or the audacity, any capacity to take credit for my work, take credit for my ideas. So basically, you stealing all the hard ideas, all the hard work that I basically have done, and you making it as your own. Christen Keyes said allegedly, no, we're not doing this. I refuse to let you do this. And he's basically said this, and I said this in the live. The stuff Tyler has been doing is corny. Corny as shady. Stop making everything gay. Stop making everything gay. This was allegedly what Christen Keyes said. Put that stuff on Sisters, Over, Ruthless, everything else. But don't make my show like that. Because that's not for me. That's not my forte. Season 2 and 3 basically got a little weird. That's basically what Christen Keyes saying. And I'm going to say this. Yes, thank you for all the wonderful shows, but this the thing. Christen Keyes, he thanked Tyler Perry for the opportunities, for everything, this and that and the third. But don't steal my ideals when I came up with it. Stop taking credit for my work that I came up with. That's how Christen Keyes said it. And I agree with Christen Keyes. And another thing, and I think I talked about this in the live as well, was Christen Keyes talking about Tyler Perry when he came out like a year or two, maybe 3 years ago, when he was talking about it was this billionaire, this certain actor, this certain producer that had me doing uncomfortable and unspecific acts, wanted me to get naked, this and that and the third, and do this and do that. Was he talking about Tyler Perry? It basically kind of opened up some wounds. It basically opens up a lot of things, opens up eyes. Because as you know now, Tyler Perry is already in hot water allegedly with Mario Rodriguez. His first alleged victim was Derek Dixon, who sued him allegedly for $260 million. Mario Rodriguez suing him for $77 million. Now we got Christen Keyes coming out once again with all the Queen's men and Tyler Perry stealing his work allegedly. And then we had another victim that said Tyler Perry did this, Tyler Perry did that to him allegedly. So damn, it does not look too good for Tyler Perry. All this stuff started at the end of 2025. Now we are here in January, the 6th of 2026. Now look at us, still talking about this. Everything is still trending. So what do you guys think about that? Like, comment, and subscribe. And that's going to be my video about this whole scenario. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. I really want to say I love y'all. If I forgot anything, please let me know. I really want to say I love y'all. And let's talk about this in the comments. What do you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. And if I hear an update, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And that will be my video. And this is part 2 of DDTS, episode 702. Love y'all. Thank y'all. And I will see y'all on the next video. Love y'all and thank you. And bye-bye.